Today on the Pop Hypnosis Morning Show, why today's forecast is drifting between gentle breezes and sudden downpours. Ever notice how the mind, much like the weather, has its own way of drifting from clarity and into the clouds and back again? We'll talk about the fascinating ebb and flow of focus that keeps us all immersed in our inner worlds. Plus, suggestions on how to stay connected to your core values, even when the world outside feels unpredictable and tense. Because in times of change and uncertainty, finding your center isn't just important, it's empowering. And later, an exclusive interview with your inner wisdom, all coming up next on the Pop Hypnosis Morning Show. Hi, and welcome to the Pop Hypnosis Morning Show. Let's get started by getting grounded. Settle in, get really comfortable, and answer these questions in your mind to the best of your knowledge. Don't overthink it. This is supposed to be quick. And if you don't know the answer, don't worry. Sometimes I don't know what day it is either. Just say, I don't know, in your mind. It's perfectly fine. So currently, what day of the week is it? And what is today's date? Around what time is it? Check in. What physical sensations, if any, do you notice currently in your body? With only 2 words, name 2 emotions that are present for you right now. What are you feeling? Now, the next question is this. Would an imaginary morning show co-host be stuck in traffic, or did they sleep through the alarm? Well, guess we'll never know, because it's just me today, folks. Those who are familiar with the show can now wake and awake or asleep. Whether you're confused or know exactly what's going on, just go ahead and take a comfortable breath in and out and let everything go. Before we get on with the show, I just want to take time to acknowledge that the world can seem like a turbulent place right now. And if you're feeling off balance or angry or sad or distracted by that, it's absolutely okay. It's important to allow those emotions to move through you because there's something for you on the other side. Throughout that journey, you reconnect with what matters most to you. More now than ever, we need people living out their deepest values to be a force of positive change. That's you. That's right, you. By being your full and complete authentic self, aligned with what makes you feel alive, aligned with what feels like love, what feels like joy, what feels like peace, you naturally bring about more love, more joy, more peace right where you are. And the world needs that. The world needs you. So as you enjoy the show, you are invited to be in a place of openness, of allowing. You are invited to be open to whatever is here in this moment, in this current time and space for you. Allow yourself to be open to whatever this experience brings, whether it's a moment of calm, a bit of relaxation, or just some lighthearted amusement. Trust that it is enough to simply be here and enjoy whatever unfolds. And trust that no effort is required to experience hypnosis. Focus on the words, play along, relax, and enjoy the show. And with that, go ahead and close your eyes if you haven't already, and let yourself relax even further into our What's Making Us Laugh segment. Think of something that made you laugh recently or in the past. Something lighthearted, maybe a little unexpected. Picture it clearly in your mind. See the details and let the laughter fill you up again, as if it's happening right now. Or if it's a video you saw, imagine you're watching it for the first time right now. And just allow yourself to smile. And once you've allowed yourself to smile, turn that into a chuckle. And once you feel good and you Have that funny moment clearly in your mind. Take a deep breath in and sleep as you breathe out. Remembering that the word sleep just means letting your body and mind relax completely. Still remaining attentive to these words. And now just stay with that peaceful state as we shift gears. Imagine, sense, and feel that you are stepping outside, breathing in the fresh air, and taking in the day ahead. It's time to check in on the forecast, so let's see what the weather has in store for us today. Is the sun shining, or is that gentle pattering rain coming in? Let's go live to the radar. We're still seeing a few winds in the outskirts, but they will slowly start to calm as we move through the night. In the case of scattered showers, you can rest easy. The chance is slim. Across the region, we're looking at clear skies stretching far and wide, like your mind, more and more becoming open, empty, and quiet with each breath out. Now imagine the vast blue overhead, inviting that sense of calm we're all looking for with each breath in and each easy breath out. Letting the mind go empty, more and more now, empty as we move into the afternoon. There's a chance of soft, scattered clouds drifting lazily by, each one light and fleeting, appearing and disappearing effortlessly, much like stray thoughts that come and go. Today is a great day to find a nice space to watch the clouds as they float by, like thoughts into the distance. And as the day progresses, gentle breezes are expected to roll in, each one carrying a subtle, smoothing tone, leaving the mind fresh, clear, and empty. Those moments invite a deeper sense of relaxation, where the mind becomes as open and spacious as the sky itself, with plenty of room to simply be. By evening, a cool, calm air will settle, creating the perfect backdrop for winding down and allowing everything to feel light, drifty, and at ease. Notice how each moment, each breath guides you deeper. And it's in these moments where you might catch yourself finishing this thought. If I allowed myself to go deeper into these relaxing feelings, it would feel like, with each passing second, the world grows quieter and quieter, drifting further into the background with each breath out. For a more detailed look at hour 5, feel the cool breeze soothing and light. At 4, deeper and deeper relaxed. At 3, there's a deepening sense of calm as it spreads over the northwest region. At 2, distant and inviting, the mind clears even more. And at 1, the sky is a deep, endless canvas, perfectly still and quiet. And that does it for the weather. I think you can sleep even easier with that report. Speaking of weather, the change in seasons brings about a change in fashion trends. And in honor of that, we brought in an expert that can help you feel more comfortable in your skin during these changes. And that expert is your inner wisdom. Stick around as we are going to have an exclusive interview with that inner wisdom later in the program. But for now, bring to mind 2 colors that you find relaxing, soothing, and reminds you of clarity. Anything you come up with is the right answer. It could be your favorite colors, colors you associate with peace, or if it resonates, they could be chakra colors that you want to focus on. Whatever you pick, those two colors are the colors of the season. And in a moment, you'll begin to try them on. Take the first color you picked and imagine that there's a relaxing light above you that is saturated in that color. Allow that light to flow into the top of your head, relaxing and soothing any and all tension inside your mind and all the tiny muscles of your forehead. Allow that clarifying color to cleanse you inside and out as it flows over all the muscles in your face and your jaw, all the way into your neck as you allow the weight of your head to completely relax in the most comfortable position. Letting the light move down over your shoulders and arms, bathing you in that deep, calm, easy feeling. Allowing your breathing to deepen in the most comfortable way as it moves into your chest, down over your abdomen, moving down into your legs and all the way into your feet and through the tips of your toes. You are immersed in this calming, peaceful, and clarifying light. Rest in this feeling for a moment and notice how you feel trying it on. Now, wake and open your eyes. Open your eyes for a moment. Now bring to mind the second color you picked. And maybe that second color has a different flavor. Maybe it feels relaxing, but a bit more motivating. Maybe it's calm, but has a more graceful personality. What positive associations do you make with that color? And let's try it on. Notice how this color feels even more hypnotic and relaxing than the last one you tried on. Now imagine that light above you and it is saturated in the second color that you picked. Take a deep breath. 10. Allow that light to enter your mind, flowing down into your eyelids as you relax. 9. Flowing into your neck, allowing those muscles to relax. 8. Allow the light to continue to flow through you at a pace that is the most relaxing and hypnotic, whatever that might mean to you. Maybe the pace starts to slow down. 7. Even further, even deeper. Allowing your eyes to close all on their own if they haven't already closed. 6. Or maybe you enter hypnosis faster than you thought, knowing that any suggestion you want to experience just happens almost automatically without any effort. How would it feel if you allow yourself to sink into that wonderful feeling of relaxation even faster than you did before? What if you allowed yourself to completely let go before this countdown is over? 5. Or maybe you take your time, being present, enjoying each and every moment. 4. The more you direct your attention to something, the more you experience it. 3. And you can direct your attention to relaxing even deeper as the light flows through you. As you bathe yourself in that calming color. 2. That's it. Deeper relaxed now. 1. Sleep deeply, listening and focused on the show. Coming up later is an exclusive interview with your inner wisdom. But first, it's time for the word of the day. This is a game and you can participate at home. In the midst of what you're feeling today, there's value or personal conviction that is speaking to you. For instance, if there's fear, you might value courage. If there's separation, you might value love. So the goal is to find that word that is speaking to you. Is it courage? Is it love? Let's find out. There's one rule. Try to allow the word to come through instead of forcing yourself to think of something. If you find it right away, keep looking for it until you see it again, almost like reinforcement from your own mind. Ready? With your eyes still closed, look to your left and try to find the word inside of your mind. Now shift your gaze to the right. Look up and look down. Good. Now open your eyes briefly and without moving your head, let your gaze gently shift. Ignore the outside world for a moment and focus inward even with your eyes open. Look up, look right for that word. And as you search, imagine that you're getting closer and closer to that calm, peaceful state that you were just in. Look left, then look right, then left, then right, closer and closer, falling back into that relaxing state as you notice yourself blinking, looking for that word. Look down and up and down and up and down. And if you found that word, hold on to it gently and let yourself drift fully into a state of deep, soothing relaxation. Close your eyes now or whenever you're ready. You might still want to look up for that word as you breathe in and look down as you breathe out. Closing your eyes, letting it all go, knowing that word will come to you at the right time. And with your eyes closed, you can look up for that word floating, focused, but deeply relaxed, and down, deep down, into sleep. And now it's back to you, as you are going a little deeper into hypnosis. That's right, you are. And now that more and more people are looking for a vacation right about now, we are taking a look at some of the best vacation destinations. Take a moment to imagine, sense, and feel that you are in a nice and relaxing vacation spot that feels accessible and inviting to you. It could be a real place you love, a place you've seen in pictures, or even a cozy spot at home. Focus on what feels most comforting. Remember, the more you direct your attention to something, the more you experience it. Really fill in the details of this place. As you create the scene in your mind, think about what stands out to you. It could be a color, a feeling, or a sound. Maybe you don't see or hear anything, but you can clearly sense how you feel in this space. Maybe you notice how the air feels and the temperature of it. If you're outdoors, maybe there's a breeze. If you were actually in the scene right now, how would you feel? Maybe even more calm and more ease. Breathe it in and really fill in the details of it for yourself. And once you are satisfied with that image, go ahead and take another deep breath in, breathing in all of those good, calm, easy, and relaxing feelings. And slowly exhale out any excess tension. Maybe noticing any places where you're still holding tension and letting that go. That's right, even deeper relaxed now as we move into this highly anticipated interview with your inner wisdom. As you listen to your inner wisdom in the silence, notice that what may come through might be just a feeling, or a word, or an image, or an idea, or maybe it seems nothing is coming through. It's okay, as long as you're relaxed, safe, and comfortable, and trust the experience is going exactly as it should. You can just listen and take what resonates and leave the rest. Any suggestion you want to experience can be easily accepted, and any suggestion you do not want to experience or is not aligned with your values, in or out of hypnosis, can be easily ignored. Hello, inner wisdom, and thanks for talking with us today. Here's the first question. Because you experience peace, balance, and guidance by aligning with your values, it is your natural ability to find strength in your convictions, or in other words, find ways to align your actions and behaviors with what matters most to you. What honestly matters most to you? Understanding that the more you direct your attention to something, the more you tend to experience it. What matters most to you? You are present, which allows you to understand what is needed in this moment to stay aligned with your values, support your well-being, and live a life of integrity. What is something you can do to support yourself in challenging times? You value being in integrity and being true to yourself, so you take moments to reconnect with what matters, and you deserve to honor those things. How can you honor what most matters to you in the coming days and weeks? You learn to set boundaries and honor those boundaries too. You learn to show compassion for yourself when you fall out of alignment, as it happens to all of us. But through that, you grow to have a deeper understanding of why your values are important. What have you learned about what matters most to you during this time in your life? You often ask yourself, what can I do to align with what matters most to me? How do you make sure to check in with yourself each day? As each day passes, you find yourself connecting more with people who support your values. Who are the people you would like to spend more time with? Or what kinds of people would you enjoy having in your life? And one last question. Complete this sentence. The most important thing I can do for my physical and emotional well being during this time is. Thank you. You are present in the here and now. You frequently reflect on how you stay true to what matters to you. And because of all of this, more and more now, you deepen your connection with what matters most, regardless of what's happening around you. Thank you for opening up and revealing some important things today. We may need more time to chat with you to dig deeper into some of these topics, but we know that just being present and even sitting in silence can be more than enough to reset and recharge, allowing guidance to come through in its own time. Well, that's all we have time for today. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And on the count of 5, you can slowly bring yourself out of hypnosis, knowing that even this short pause to reconnect with yourself is enough. When it feels like the world is changing too fast, it's an invitation to turn inward. By doing this, we replenish ourselves and we can respond to life in a way that reflects who we truly are and how we want to live. 1. Slowly, gently start to bring yourself out of trance, out of hypnosis. 2, maybe wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. 3, you are present and grounded with what matters most to you. Take a cleansing, energizing breath. 4, preparing to open your eyes, returning to full awareness. In 5, wide awake. 5, wide awake. If you enjoyed this episode, remember to like this and subscribe if you haven't already, and share with your friends. Join us next time when we reveal the top 3 gifts you can give yourself. Spoiler alert, none of them involve wrapping paper. Until then, this has been the Pop Hypnosis Morning Show, reminding you to focus, play along, and relax.